Amen.
Thank y'all for coming. Somewhere else, so I thank y'all. I just bless you all. I bless God. I just thank you for this opportunity, and I bless my apostle and pastor. And let's get started.
Amen.
Speak. Open up with the scripture, Psalms 34:19. And this is, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. Amen.
Amen.
He is our deliverer.
Amen.
He is our healer.
Yeah.
And that is what we need. The title today is Letting Go of Rejection. Rejection is something that we all have experienced at some point in time in our life.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important that we don't hold on to it. When we experience it, when we come in contact with it, however it may come, we have to learn how to release it to God.
Amen.
Amen. It can start when a woman's pregnant. It can start there.
Yes.
It can start while the child is in the womb. The mom can have a thought, I don't want this baby. She can react off of that thought, and the baby will feel that. Amen?
Amen.
The baby will grow with that.
Yes.
Okay? As the child gets older, the baby, that spirit of rejection gets stronger in that child. And, you're going like, what's wrong with this, with my child? What's going on? Because the rejection is there. You can show that child so much love. You could do this, you could do that. But it's because of that spirit. Amen. That child just don't know, how to receive the love, how to nurture the love. So it could grow in the womb like that, or just off of different experiences that we have. With different people and things, relationships, whatever, we can experience rejection. So when a child is going through, the rejection, children, you need to go to God.
That's right.
And you need to talk to God. And you need to tell God all about it. Okay? Talk to your parents, talk to God. Get it off of you. This is how you release it. And if you have to cry, you cry. If you have to scream, you scream. Because what the enemy wants you to do is get filled with so much anger and hurt. You can't focus on what God called you to do. Okay? Because you're hurt. So when people say stuff to you at school, even family members, whoever it may be, you take it to the Lord. Amen. Because God got a plan and purpose for y'all life. As well as the adults, but I'm on y'all right now. God got a plan and purpose for y'all. Y'all are the lights. Okay? And God needs y'all for y'all generation. Amen. So y'all take it to God. And it's not going to all come out at once. This is a process. So you keep taking it to God. And you keep praying and talking to the Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Okay. So, where am I? Yes, children experience a lot of rejection because they are different. They have a call on their life, and the enemy knows that. So that's why a lot of times he starts it when they're in the womb. And they also get rejected because of who their parents are. Amen. You cannot, some children, they're just so innocent. But because people don't like your parents, they reject your child. They reject your child. So that's a way that rejection could come. And the child feels that, the parent feels that. People will reject children because of who you are, and because they don't like you, they reject the child. God wants us to come to him when people reject you. I'm getting all jacked up. People will reject you because of who you used to be. When you don't do stuff that you used to do, they reject you. Amen. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you don't do stuff that you don't used to do, you don't let nobody make you feel bad. Because you have your relationship that you building with God. Amen. People don't have a heaven or a hell to put you in. God do. So God is our focus. Amen. If they don't want to get to know the save and deliver you, let them move around. Amen. Let them move around. Let them say whatever they're going to say, do whatever they're going to do, and you keep going forward on what God wants you to do. Because we get so caught up in wanting to be accepted, we forget our purpose. We forget what God called us to do. We forget our purpose. We forget everything. And we just want people to love us. We just want people to accept us. But no, you know, you got to let them do them, and you do you for the Lord. You can't please people.
Amen.
We have to live to please God.
Amen.
People will keep you stuck in a place that God has not destined for you to be.
Yes.
Some of them, they just want to keep you in the past. They just trips me out with this.
Yes.
You know, they just, you used to. That's the key word. Used to. Right? I used to do that. I don't do that anymore.
Hallelujah.
They get mad when you don't want to do that. You know, God will place people in your life that's for you.
That's right.
People that will build you up towards your destiny and your purpose or what He wants you to do. You know, you don't have to settle for hanging around those people and they don't even like you. I mean, you know, they don't like you. So, turn to 2 Corinthians 6:14. Okay, it says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? And then turn to Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. So that's telling you right there. I mean, what are you hanging around these people for? What are you doing? Do you know what you're doing? What are you doing? If God give you assignment, then you do that assignment. But other than that, why are you hanging around? You know, people doing what you used to do. Don't you think you'll get tempted?
Yes,
Everybody is on different levels. And if you're not strong enough to stay away from that, then you don't need to be around it at that time. You don't need to be around the people because it'll drive you to, it'll tempt you to go back. Like say you drinking or something and you steady hanging around people just drinking. Yeah, you're going to want to do it, I'm just social. I'm talking. I'm going to have it, so you got to use wisdom with that. Amen. And pay attention to your circle. Amen. You're to please God, not people, and what they think of you. The enemy, okay, I said that. I just skipped all over this. Okay, turn to Genesis. No, y'all ain't got to turn there. We ain't going to turn there. I'm going to just read it to y'all real quick. Go over the story. So in Genesis chapter 29 through 30, it talks about Leah. This is talking about how she experienced rejection.
All right.
Okay, Leah experienced rejection from her father, her husband, and her sister.
Yes.
So that was a triple whammy right there. Leah wasn't as pretty as her sister Rachel.
Come on, tell the story.
So she got rejection with that from her father. Her dad favored Rachel more. Okay, even though Leah was the firstborn.
Right.
So Jacob wanted to marry Rachel, but their dad said no, you got to work for me for 7 years. So he said, okay, boom, I'll do that. So after he did that, the 7 years went by, he threw him a curveball. He said, you got to marry Leah, because she my firstborn. So he like, oh, man, I don't want her. So that's rejection right there. He don't want her, So he married her. He said, do 7 more years for me, and then I'll give you Rachel. I'm like, what's her name? Rachel. So, okay, he did the 7 years. Then this is a jacked up arrangement. I mean, these is true sister wives, okay? This is really jacked up. It's true. Husband like that. Hi, Dad. 2 for 1. So he married both. He married both. And so Rachel couldn't have children. And Leah was having all these children. She had 6 children for Jacob. But she like, oh, the more children I have, he's really going to love me. No, he still didn't love her, So she had to deal with that rejection. And then her sister got envious of her because she could have kids and she couldn't. And God is good. He's no respecter of person. He heard Rachel's cry and opened up her womb. So she could have children. So Leah had to go to God. She had to go to God with it all. And God just redirected her focus on, but look how blessed you are. Look at all these children that you have. You're just such a blessing. We forget how blessed we are. Because we focus on, different other things. And that's what God wants us to pay attention to. Amen. So we go through that today. We have rejection from our parents. We have rejection with siblings, and we have rejection from our spouses. Amen. So we have to go to God with all of it. With all of it. Friends, relationships, whatever it is, we got to go to God. And then don't be so caught up on wanting to be accepted. Everybody not going to like you. This is just life. And you try to figure out, why they don't like me? I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. Just let it go. Because who is for you is for you. Okay? Who is for you is for you. And who God destined to be in your life, they're going to be there. So when you have rejection from your parents or your relatives, we got to let it go. We got to give it to the Lord. And God will show you the skill how to love. The skill how to be around that person. The skill how to talk to that person. Because you are the light. You are the light. You can't, sometimes you just be like, really, God? Because I just want to snap real quick. I just want to go upside your head real quick. But I'm the light, so I can't do that. So we just have to humble ourselves. We have to humble ourselves. And even in a marriage, men and women, they can get rejected, by their spouse. We have to go to the Lord on that too. A lot of people, they just don't have enough endurance to go through stuff. This ain't no high school boyfriend and girlfriend. This is marriage. We took vows. So just because you didn't save me that last piece of chicken, or didn't do what I asked you, I'm finna go file these papers. I mean, God will show us how to endure through those little things. We give up on stuff really quick. We do, So God will show us how to pray for our spouses, even when they reject us, with different things. He'll show you how to just still walk in love and draw your spouse to God. Amen. And then with siblings, I mean, it's always sibling rivalry. I don't know why it just be like that, but it is. And we still have to walk in love with them. Now, some people, you don't have to be around them, but you can't have nothing in your heart toward that person. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be bothered with certain people. God ain't going to condemn you for that. But you can't have nothing in your heart towards that person. If you go around that person, I can talk to you, I can hug you, and I don't feel nothing. Ain't none of this. And ain't none of that going on. That's how you know you've been delivered. And when you can pray for that person, you're delivered. You know, so whatever that person did or said to you, you're not holding it in.
Amen.
And another person that experienced rejection, you guys can just go, you know, to it later on or whatever, but it's in Acts 7:54 and 60, and Acts 6:8 through 15. And that was Stephen. He was one of the first martyrs to die for Jesus. He preached the gospel, and he preached with such a power, he made everyone feel the truth. Them people you don't even want to go around because you be like, oh, he gonna say something. She gonna say something, I don't want to hear what she got to say, you know. And that's true. You do have people like that. You be like, oh, I'm finna see something or say something, I don't even want to hear that. So you don't want to go around them. He was like that. You know, he preached with such power and authority. You know, the conviction was like, So people didn't like it. And they started telling, you know, lies against him and saying that he was blaspheming Moses and God's, you know, commandments. And so they threw him out of the city. So that's a rejection. You know what I'm saying? They threw him out the city and they stoned him to death. That's bad. That's bad. That is really bad. They stoned him to death and he cried with a loud voice. And he asked God to receive his spirit. He knew he was finna go, right? He knew he was finna go. And he asked God not to charge the sin against them. That was really humility and really the love of God. Because I would have been trying to run somewhere trying to hide. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready to go yet. Tell the truth. Everybody on different levels. Y'all up in stone. So I really just commend him. You know, I'm like, dang, that's awesome that he did that. And so he died. He after he said that, he laid down and he died. Yes, he did. He gave up the ghost. So, you know, and then Jesus. Jesus experienced a lot of rejection. And he kept still and he kept moving forward, you know, because when he went to the Father, when he got overwhelmed, he went to the Father when he was tired. He went to the Father when he felt like he couldn't, you know, go on. Because he felt all of these things. He was hurt. He was tired. But he still, God gave him, when you go to God and you get in his presence and you rest before him, he gonna give you what you need to keep going. You know, he gonna give you the strength. He gonna give you the endurance. He gonna give you all of it to complete whatever task he has for you to do. For you to fulfill that thing. So that's what we need to do. We need to let it go. You know, and even when people say stuff, even now, you just let it roll off. You know, don't let it penetrate. Don't let it, you know, make you hard. Because people think that you know, some people think that they just got to be hard all the time. No, you don't. No, you don't. How you gonna minister to somebody and you just rough and tough and hard all the time? You know what I'm saying? Yes. You know, you have to be humble. You know. Yes. You gotta work off of love. So, you know, we all have experienced rejection and just, you know, one day at a time. One day at a time. Just give it to God. Whatever it is, you know, we all, you know, are jacked up. You know. For real. And I don't know why some people just think they're better than other people and you're not. You know what I'm saying? You're really jacked up. On your good day, you still a filthy rag. Amen. On your good day, you think you're still a filthy rag. So we really have to stay humble. And, you know, just pray for these people because a lot of times they don't know who they're talking to. They messing up their blessings. You a child of the Most High God. You are divine. You know, you are created in His image and after His likeness. You're divine, Cornisha. Yes, you are. So You know your status, you're divine. All that other nonsense, it's the enemy out there. And that's what we got to remember. He send people to do stuff, say stuff, throw us off of our posts, and then we dumbfounded, we lost. So it's real easy to get distracted and to hold this anger and to hold the rejection, but we got to release it. Amen. So that's just the gist of my message for y'all to let go. And letting go, everything is not going to go at one time. It's a process. It's a process. If you want to release it, then you have to, you put that song on for me. You want to release it, you have to, humble yourself and fall out of agreement with it.